All right, welcome. We're about to jump into one of the biggest, most exciting shifts happening in tech right now. We've all gotten pretty used to AI that can chat with us, write an email, or even create a wild image. But trust me, the game is changing big time. And I mean, really think about that for a second. What if, instead of just giving you an answer, AI could actually take that answer and, I don't know, complete a whole task for you from the very beginning to the very end? Well, that's not science fiction anymore. That's exactly where we're at. We are moving from AI that's just conversational to AI that's operational. These things aren't just here to talk, they're literally being built to get stuff done. And look, this isn't just some small update, it's a massive leap. We're talking about AI evolving from a helpful research assistant that can find stuff for you to a full-on project manager that can run the whole show by itself. Okay, so let's get into it, because this is where it gets really, really interesting. We are now seeing these AI agents step into some seriously skilled professional roles, tackling complex jobs that, until yesterday, were only done by humans. Let's start with software engineering. OpenAI's advanced Codex model, perfect example. This is not just a little coding helper that suggests a line of code. No way. This agent can take on an entire engineering project that takes hours to complete, handling all the complexity and even doing code reviews. It's like an autonomous partner for developers. And OpenAI isn't alone in this. You've also got Grok 4, another absolute powerhouse in what they're calling agentic coding. What makes Grok so cool is that it's vision-enabled. It can actually see stuff, and it has some incredible reasoning skills. And here's the kicker, a 2 million token context window. What does that even mean? Well, to put it into perspective, that's like being able to read every single word of the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy at once and not forgetting a single detail. For an AI, having that much memory means it can handle these gigantic, super complex projects and understand how all the little pieces fit together. It's a huge deal. So you can see these two different strategies playing out. You've got Codex, which is built for these long, marathon-like engineering projects, and then you have Grok 4, which is awesome at dynamic coding, and, get this, it opens the door for more people with a way, way cheaper API. It just goes to show you there's more than one way to automate software development. But hey, it's not all about writing code. The entire world of research is getting a makeover too. Alibaba rolled out something called Deep Research. It's an AI agent built to automate the whole research pipeline, from grabbing the data all the way to giving you deep, meaningful analysis. And this is the wild part. It gives you the power of a giant 30 billion parameter model, but it only uses a tiny fraction of the computer power. So think of it like getting the horsepower of a Formula One car, but with the gas mileage of a moped. This kind of efficiency is the real game changer here, because it makes these super powerful AI tools available to pretty much anyone. So we've seen how this is shaking up professional work, but this whole revolution goes way beyond your 9 to 5. How are these AI agents going to change the way you and I use the internet every single day? Well, it's starting with the one tool we all use constantly, our web browser. Google is putting its Gemini AI right inside of Chrome. For now, it can help you analyze a web page or work across different tabs. But the next step? Oh, the next step is autonomy. We're talking about letting your browser book a flight for you or order your groceries all on its own. And Google's already laying the groundwork with something called the Agent Payment Protocol. It's pretty simple, really. You just make a request, like, hey, buy me the best deal on those new sneakers. The AI agent then goes out, surfs the web, finds the shoes, fills in all your info, and securely buys them for you. The whole thing is just done, and totally autonomous transaction. And it's not just about tasks and shopping. The creative world is getting in on this too. These agents are becoming creators. Platforms like World Labs have AI that can look at a single picture and generate an entire interactive 3D world from it with real physics and everything. I mean, the possibilities there for gaming or education, it's just incredible. Okay, so for these agents to really work on their own in our messy, complex world, they need to do more than just read text or write code. They really, truly need to see. And now they can. Luma's new AI model can do what's called high-level reasoning on video. It doesn't just see a bunch of pixels. It understands the context, the actions, the story of what's happening. This unlocks the ability to automate all sorts of jobs that always needed a human eyeball, from checking security footage to analyzing if a marketing video is actually working.
So let's kind of pull all this together. What does it all mean? Well, we are right at the beginning of a brand new era. This isn't just about another cool AI tool. We're talking about a whole new class of AI partners.
So just think about the skills these agents now have. They can code like a senior engineer, they can do research like a PhD, they can shop for you like a personal assistant, they can build worlds like a game developer, and they can see and understand video. This isn't just a list of features, it's a whole new toolkit for interacting with the world autonomously. And that brings us to the biggest question of all. For the last few years, we've been obsessed with what we can ask an AI. Now the real question is what we can ask it to do. As these agents shift from being just tools into being actual teammates, the great challenge, and honestly, the great opportunity, is figuring out how on earth we're going to collaborate with our new autonomous partners.